and gentlemen. Welcome to my YouTube channel, AS Astrology. Firstly, let me introduce myself to you guys. My name is Anmol Sehgal and I am a Vedic astrologer. I've been educating myself and practicing Vedic astrology from past almost 6 to 7 years now. I would like to thank both of my teachers, my mother and Kapil Raj, who has given me such a quality education of astrology. So we all are very well aware of coronavirus, which is going on, a worldwide pandemic which is destroying the world. So I would like to quote few of my observations on the basis of my research at why coronavirus took place and why it is affecting India and will it affect India more in the future. What are the upcoming possibilities and will we get relief from this coronavirus in the coming future? So let's get started. So let's have a look at the chart of India. India has Taurus ascendant with Rahu in ascendant, second house position as Mars, third house position as 5 planets. There is a cluster of 5 planets. On 30th of January, first case of coronavirus was registered in India. On 24th of January, Saturn transited to the sign of Capricorn. Mostly we all have heard that Saturn never harms its own sign. Being in Capricorn, it gets its own strength, right? But there is a thing that we all should consider. The thing is that the transits are only and only beneficial if they are giving good Ashtak Varga score. So there is something mathematical calculation which is given to each and every house that is known as Ashtak Varga score. And Saturn is giving just 1 point to the 9th house of India. Apart from this, Saturn is the Bhadkesh planet and 9th house is the Bhadkesh house for Taurus ascendant for India. So that is why Saturn is not at all benefiting India. On the other hand, apart from this, Saturn from the 9th house is giving its direct aspect to the 3rd house and its 10th aspect to the 6th house. Along with that, Rahu being in 2nd house is aspecting with its 5th aspect to the 6th house. So both of the planets are aspecting the 6th house. And what is 6th house? 6th house is the house of diseases. The Lord of 6th house is posited in 3rd house, which is receiving direct aspect from Saturn as well. When a planet is transiting a particular nakshatra, it tends to activate the nakshatra that is directly opposite to that. So Saturn entering Uttarashada nakshatra is also activating the nakshatra of Pushya. And what is Pushya for India? India's natal moon is posited in Pushya in the 3rd house. We can see it there. So due to this, a lot of tensions are created within the environment of India. Apart from this, on 22nd of March 2020, Mars transited to the sign of Capricorn in Uttarashada as well, where already Saturn was there. So this becomes a good yoga actually, but Mars and Saturn are not good to each other. They don't feel comfortable around each other. See, Mars wants everything very soon, right? And Saturn causes delay. So what happens with this conjunction is that there are a lot of setbacks and explosive events which occurred as a formation of conjunction from Mars and Saturn. Mars and Saturn particularly are giving the lowest possible points to the horoscope of India. Mars is giving 2 points and again I'll mention Saturn is giving 1 point. So they are not at all going to benefit India. This conjunction will come very close together at 6 degrees Capricorn on 31st March 2020. So this day is going to be a huge day. There can be some explosive events on this day. Honestly, there is so much chaos going on right now with the planets that it is very hard to explain that which planet is provoking all of these things. No doubt Mars is in its exalted position, but it's not necessary that exalted planet is better. No doubt exalted planet is stronger, but it cannot be categorized as better. So Mars is right now in its strength, but it is not better for India since the Ashtakvarga score is quite low. Apart from this, the important dates are from 1st April to 7th April. On these dates, Mars and Saturn will be conjunct together in the nakshatra of Abhijit nakshatra. Abhijit nakshatra is a hidden nakshatra. It is called as the victorious one, the one that cannot be defeated. Abhijit nakshatra is one of the strongest nakshatra to have. If a person has an Abhijit nakshatra, damn, that person is quite lucky. But two strong planets in the strong nakshatra, yet having not so much of dignity or being benefic for India, I doubt what results they are going to display. And right after this, Mars will be transiting to the nakshatra of Shravana. The Shravana nakshatra represents the nakshatra of listening. So there will be a focus on learning something new. Some new learnings can be revealed regarding coronavirus in this period of time from 7th April to 25th April. Right after this, there is one more important date, which is 26th of April. On 26th of April, basically Rahu will conjunct the natal Mars for India's horoscope. Sorry. The natal Mars for India is already in the nakshatra of Ardra. Ardra being the destructive nakshatra, the nakshatra of Lord Rudra, who storms and roars. This nakshatra is a very destructive nakshatra, is a virus, and this nakshatra is destruction. And Mars, the natal Mars, already being in this nakshatra, Rahu will conjunct the natal Mars at the cusp of the chart of India. India's cusp is at 7 degrees, and this is the degree where Rahu will conjunct Mars in the second house, which is a Marka Sthan. So this date is also going to be very heavy for India. So when are we going to have some light of relief? It will be there. It will be there in the month of May. Okay, so why in the month of May? Firstly, on 4th of May 2020, Mars will transit further into Aquarius, leaving behind Saturn and Jupiter. On the other hand, Rahu will be transiting to the nakshatra of Mrigasira. Mrigasira nakshatra is a nakshatra of searching one. See, first comes the Ardra nakshatra. Ardra nakshatra, Rahu in Ardra causes destruction. And then comes the Mrigasira nakshatra. Rahu in Mrigasira nakshatra finds for the solution of the destruction which it has already made. So at this point of time, when Rahu will transit to Mrigasira nakshatra on 20th May 2020, but we'll consider the shadow period also. See, when a planet transits to some other nakshatra or some other zodiac, it tends to give the effect much before then it is actual transiting. So 22nd April only. So that is why May is a prominent month which will be a hope of light for India. In the month of May, the effect of coronavirus will reduce. Other than this, Jupiter will be in the ninth house along with Saturn for the natal chart of India. Here it is giving 5 Ashtakvarga score, which is a very fair point. So Jupiter will act as a savior, and all the other planets which are shifting to other domains will be very beneficial for India, and there can be an improvement in the situation of coronavirus. So yes, this was my analysis on the topic of coronavirus for India. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. If you guys would like to take personal consultations from me, you can visit my website, which is mentioned here, www.asastrology.com. You can know more about me on this link as well. So thank you, take care, stay indoors, and don't forget to wash your hands. Bye bye.